Good evening, sir.
Good evening, dear children.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. So, dear children, today we'll be solving another paper, 2020's paper. Ajinkya sir asked me to solve this paper. Don't worry, I have the previous paper was solved partially. I have already informed Ajinkya sir. Probably he'll be having some plan in his mind. Probably he might be planning to solve that paper with you guys. That's why he might have given me this paper. Okay. So, as per his instruction, we'll be solving this paper today. So let's start with the first question without any further delay. Just a minute. Yeah. First question, what could replace x? So what should we write instead of x so that we get the answer 26? Just a minute. Some people, they forgot to mute themselves and they're speaking in the background. Anyway, I've muted them. Uh, So let's, in this case, I will suggest you guys to put the values one by one and see how things are working out. So as you can see, there is an addition in between. So first of all, let's do one thing. Let's multiply these two numbers. So when we multiply these two numbers, we get some answer like 6.4 multiplied by 2.5. So instead of writing 2.5, there is one more option. I can write this as 10 upon 4 because 10 upon 4 is 2.5 only. Now, why did I think of this? Because when I cancel this 4, okay, 10 upon 4, so this can be written as 64 upon 4, right? So 64 upon 4 is 16. When I cancel them, I get the answer as 16. So this is basically 16. Okay. So I have 16 over here. If I need 26 over here, I must get 10 over here. So that's the whole gameplay. So if I have 16, I need 26. 16 plus 10 is going to give me 26. Simple logic. So this division must give me 10. As simple as that. So first, let's do one thing. Let's divide these two numbers. So dividing these two numbers, 4.41 divided by 2.1 should give me 2 point, well, I'll just write this over here, 4.41 divided by 2.1. Now, this 4.41 is actually 2.1 square. 2.1 multiplied by 2.1 upon 2.1. So 2.1 gets cancelled and I'm left with the answer 2.1. So in short, the division of this is 2.1. So ultimately now I know that 2.1 divided by 2.1 divided by x is equal to 10. Now I'm supposed to find what is x. So that will give me, I take x to the other side and 10 over here. So x will be equal to 2.1 divided by 10. That will give me 0.21. And hence x's value is 0.21. Let's go for the next question, dear children. Diameter of a wheel is 6.3 meter. Find the distance covered by it in 100 revolutions. So simple logic, my dear children. So it's like, I'm so sorry. So if diameter is 6.3 centimeter. In one revolution, it will cover pi multiplied by d distance. So pi multiplied by d is basically, okay, one revolution it will cover pi multiplied by d. Therefore, in 100 revolutions, it will cover 100 multiplied by pi multiplied by d. So let's solve this. So it's like 100 multiplied by pi is 22 upon 7, multiplied by d is 6.3. So 7 nines are 63 it is. So therefore I'll write 0.9 over here. And 0.9 multiplied by 100 is basically 90 multiplied by 22. So 90 multiplied by 22 should give me uh,
198.
yeah,
1980.
yes, 1980 centimeter. When I convert them into meter, I will get 19.8.
0.8 meter.
Yes, that's your answer. Let's proceed to the next question. That is simplify this number. Now, the easiest way of simplification is find the common factor between them. Okay. So in this case, I see 3 is a common factor for all of them. So let's try to break them in terms of 3 and let's see how things are working out. So speaking about this 243, if I'm breaking, this can be written as 3 multiplied by 81. And this 81 is 9 into 9. So I break this as 9 multiplied by 9. So this 9 is, so this is 3 raised to 1 multiplied by 9 is 3 raised to 2. This is again 3 raised to 2. So total I will get 3, I will be getting 3 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 raised to 5. So 243 is 3 raised to 5, out of which 81 itself is, if you observe, this is 3 raised to 1, okay, and 81 will be 3 raised to 4. So 81 is 3 raised to 4. And I have, so let's write it down. So instead of writing 243, I'll write this as 3 raised to 5. Instead of writing 243, I'm writing this as 3 raised to 5. Then what I have 2 upon 5 over here. So I'll write this as 2 upon 5 in the power itself. Okay. Multiplied by, instead of writing 81, I'll write 3 raised to 4 multiplied by, then I'll write 3 upon 4 divided by, I'll write 3 raised to 7. So first of all, I'll cancel this 5 and 5. I'll cancel this 4 and 4. Then in the next step, I'm left with 3 raised to 2 multiplied by, over here, I'm left with 3 raised to 3 divided by, I'm left with 3 raised to 7. So that will give me 3 raised to,
Is to 5.
this is 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 raised to 5 in the numerator divided by, then I have 3 raised to 7 in the denominator. When I cancel them, I'm left with 3 raised to 2 in the denominator, that is 9. 1 by 9 will be your correct answer, option 4. Let's go for the next question, that is 0.64 multiplied by 8.1 divided by 65.61 multiplied by 25.6. So in this case, I'm like taking a square root. It's basically, just a minute. Okay, I'm back. So dear children, this is square root of, instead of writing 0. Okay, I'll first substitute the numbers one by one. 0.64. First of all, if you're feeling difficulty with the decimal values, you please cancel, take the decimal values out, decimal points out. Okay, so when I take decimal points, I
Sir,
take it
we
out
can
by,
multiply by 100 in the numerator and
yes,
denominator.
that's what I'm going to do over here. In order to take the decimal point two times out, I will add 100. When I take two times decimal value two times out, I will multiply 100 in the denominator. Okay, basically multiply numerator and denominator by 100. Numerator's 100 will take the decimal out, and denominator's 100 will remain over there. Or there is one more option. You can take the decimal out equally in the numerator as well as denominator. That is, when you take the decimal out by two places in the numerator, you take the decimal out by two places in the denominator also. They will balance each other. Similarly, over here, when you take the decimal out by one place, over here also you can take the decimal out by one place. They will balance each other. So you don't have to multiply anything with anything. You simply have to take out the decimal values. Now, speaking about 64, I can write this 64 as 8 square. Okay, this is here I have 64 because there is no decimal value now. And here I have 81. 81 can be written as 9 square. Here I have 6561. 6561 is basically 81 square. So you can just check basically 6,400. Yeah, how do you confirm? You can just check 6,400 is basically 80 square. So this is something which is ending with 1. So obviously it should be something greater than 80 at the same time ending at 1 or 9. It's either 81 square or 89 square. 89 is really huge number. So it cannot be 89. It should be 81 square. So if you will try, you will understand that 81 square is 6561. So I'll write this as 81 square multiplied by 256. 256 ends with 6, which means it is 16 square. I'll write this as 16 square. Okay. So in the next step, what I'll do, I'll remove the root and I'll remove the squares of all the numbers. So I'm left with 8 multiplied by 9 divided by 81 multiplied by 16. So 8 ones are 8 twos are I have over here, 9 ones are 9 nines are I have over here. So 1 divided by
Or
9
1
multiplied
upon
by 2 will
18.
be 18.
Sir,
Yeah,
1/18.
absolutely. Very good. Yes, Priya, tell me.
Sir, I just now joined, so can you tell what are we doing?
So we are solving September 2020's paper, out of which 4 questions we have already solved. We'll be starting with the fifth one. These 4 questions, you can actually refer the recording for your query. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Proceeding to the fifth question, dear children, I'll just take this page. Yeah. A certain number of men complete a job in 60 days. If there were 8 men, more work would have been finished in 50 days. 8 men more work would have been finished in 50 days. How many men were there in the beginning? So, just a minute. Uh,
Sir, what is going on? Because I had some network issue currently.
Just a minute. Just a Yeah. Uh, Fifth question. In fifth question, a certain number of men would complete a job in 60 days. Let's say X number of people, X number of men can complete a job in 60 days. Okay. So if X number of men can complete a job in 60 days, basically one man can do just a minute. I'm facing some severe allergy reaction. That's why I'm continuously sneezing. Hence, I'm muting. Just a Yeah, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Okay, here we have, let me assume that X number of men are completing the job in 60 days. Okay, in 60 days. And obviously, if one man was working, simple logic, one man was working, that man would have taken 60 multiplied by X days. Okay, and this is the first data. In the second data, X plus 8 men is working to complete a job in 50 days. Okay, that means again same logic. If one man is working, that man would have taken 50 days multiplied by X plus 8. Okay, double time लगता था ना. So one man's work is always same. Therefore, I'm equating both of them. 60x is equal to 15x plus 8. I cancel this 0 and 0 from both sides. This is 6x. On the other side, when I open the bracket, I will be getting 5 into x plus 5 into 8, that is 40. Uh, I take 5x to the other side. 6x minus 5x is equal to 40. 6x minus 5x is equal to x, which is equal to 40. So original number of men were 40. Okay. Now, let's go for the next question. Sixth question. Find the angle whose complementary angle. If let me call the angle as A, the complementary angle will be 90 minus A because the addition of both the complementary angles should be 90. When you add both of them, you will get 90. Is 1/10 of its supplementary angle. Supplementary angle is 180 minus A because addition of both the angles should be 180. When you add A and 180 minus A, you will get the addition to be 180. So supplementary angles add to 180, complementary angles add to 90. Now the relation between them is 1/10. So I'm writing the relation over here. 90 minus A is equal to 1 by 10 of 180 minus A. A. So when I multiply them, I will get, so this 10 gets multiplied with both 90 as well as A. So with 90, it becomes 900 and A it becomes 10A. On the other side, I have 180 minus A. I take 10 to the other side and I take 180 to this side. So I'll be having 900 minus 180 on the left hand side and 10A minus A on the right hand side. 900 minus 180 will give you 720 is equal to 9A. That gives me A is equal to 80. That's my answer. Let's go for the next question. 77th question. Divide 40 into two parts such that their sum of their reciprocal is 2 by 15. Find the smaller number of the two. So out of these numbers, anyone can be the correct answer. Okay. So I'll suggest let's go option by option. If I see, I would have started with, since there is 1 by 15, since there is 15 in the denominator, I will start with multiples of 5 first. Okay. Let's say I'll start with 15. If I start with 15, so 15 is one number and obviously 25 is the next number. How did I come to know that 25 is the next number? Because the total value is 40. So 40 minus 15, I did 45, 40 minus 15. 40 minus 15 is 25. So what do I do? I basically add the reciprocals and see whether the answer is coming as 2 by 15. So one is 1 by 15 and the other one is 1 by 25. Let's try adding them. I don't think the answer is going to be 2 by 15, but still, let's try adding them. So I think 75. This is 5 plus 3 upon 75 you will get, which is 8 by 75, which is nowhere 2 by 15, which means 15 is not my correct answer. Then I'll try the next multiple of 5, which is 10. Let me try with 10. So if 10 is one number, the other number will be 30 because the total value is 40. So let me add the reciprocals. 1 by 10 plus 1 by 30. This will give me 3 plus 1 by 30, which is 4 by 30, which is 2 by 50. Since I'm getting 2 by 50, using 10 as the value, 10 is my correct answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So basically, if you take the 10 as the answer, your answer is coming as 2 by 15, but you didn't reciprocal it.
Beta, reciprocal means 1 upon karma. 10 is the actual number.
Oh, you did. So, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let's go for it. The next question, eighth question. The ratio of the exterior and interior angle of a regular polygon is 2 by 7. By how much is the interior angle greater than the exterior angle? So I know that interior plus exterior is 180. Okay, the ratio of exterior upon interior. So exterior upon interior, they have given as 2 by 7, which means this exterior is actually 2 by 7 multiplied by interior, right? So I'll substitute it over here. Instead of exterior, I will write 2 by 7 multiplied by interior plus interior is equal to 180. So when I solve them, I take LCM. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 by 7 multiplied by I is equal to 180. I cancel this 9 with 180. I get 20 over here. 20 multiplied by 7, I get 140. So the interior angle is 140. Obviously, then the exterior angle is 180 minus interior angle. So that will give me 180 minus 140 equal to 40. So interior is 140, exterior is 40, which means the difference between them is 100. 100 is your correct answer. The question is how much greater is the interior angle as compared to the exterior? Basically, the difference is what they're asking.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I not understand that fifth part of the equation. 9 upon 7 I equals to
Okay.
180.
This is I've taken LCM beta. Over here, I've basically multiplied the numerator and denominator with 7. 2 plus 7 becomes 9. 7 and 7 become common. And over here, I have 9. Over here, I have 180. If I take 9 to the other side, it will go in the denominator as 9. So 180 divided by 9, when I cancel them, I get 20. So that's what I've done directly, basically. Understood?
Okay, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Let's proceed to the next question. Given that x equal to so and 1 plus equal to 1. Okay, so there is an equation given. Find the value of y if there is another equation. Okay, we have to solve we have to solve two equations. We have to find x from this one and put x over here and solve this one to find y. And let's first solve this. So I have x plus I'm just separating the denominator over here. I'll get or maybe I'll do one. No, it's better to separate the denominator. I'll get when I separate, I get 3 upon 3 as 1 minus I get x upon 3 is equal to 1. I have on the other side plus I have x by 2 minus 2 by 2 is again 1. So this plus 1 and minus 1 cancels with each other to give me 0 because plus 1 and minus 1 is 0. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'll take this x by 2 to the other side. So it becomes x. Or one more thing I can do. I'll do one thing. I'll first solve this x minus x by 3. So I take LCM. I'll write 3 and 3 in the numerator and denominator. 3x minus 1x gives me 2x divided by 3. Okay, I've solved the x part. Okay, I take this x by 2 to the other side. I'll write this as minus x by 2 is equal to. Then I'll take this plus 1 to the other side and write it as minus 1. Now I have to simply take LCM. Cross multiplication, it's 4x minus 3x upon 3 into 2, 6 is equal to minus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1x upon 6 is equal to minus 1. I take 6 to the other side. I'm getting x equal to minus 6. which is not there in the option. So let me just check if I've made any silly mistake. I have
Excuse me,
X.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, we have to find the value of y in the question,
Oh,
not
yeah.
value of x.
Correct, correct. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So let's try to put the value of x over here and find the value of y. So over here, when I put x, it becomes, this is -6, right? So I'm just putting minus over here and putting 6 over here. Okay, it doesn't matter. I put minus in the denominator or numerator, it is going to do the same job. And when I cancel them, I'll be getting 2 in the denominator. This is -half. Now I'll take this -half to the other side. I have 1 by y on the left hand side. I have 3 by 2 on the right hand side. I'm taking this -half to the other side. It becomes +half. Now 3 by 2 plus half gives you 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. Or I'll say 2 by 1. Okay. Now 1 upon y is equal to 2 upon 1. I have to simply invert, उल्टा कर दो. Numerator को denominator में, denominator को numerator में. Do in both sides. So when I shift them, this becomes y and this 2 by 1 becomes 1 by 2. Hence y is equal to 1 by 2. Option 1 is your correct answer.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I understood everything, but the first part where you told x plus 1 minus x by 3, and how did you get 2x by 3 minus x by 2?
2x by 3 minus. Okay. Over here, this was
Yes, sir.
x. I multiply and divide by 3. Okay. So this becomes 3x.
Okay, sir.
3x minus 1x is 2x.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir,
Okay.
I understood. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So let's proceed to the next question. HCF of dash dash 6 and 343 is 7. Okay, so both are 7's multiple, which means the digits at dash place are same. Find the digit in dash place. So in this case, I will generally suggest you to substitute, what do we say, options and see whether you're getting the correct whether you're getting the correct answer or not. So it's like in this case, when I put 7 over here, 776 is not a multiple of 7. It's understood because 770 is a multiple of 7. Therefore, 776 cannot be a multiple of 7. Now let's put 3. 336. Now, if 343 is multiple of 7, then 343 minus 7 is 3. If you'll observe, it is minus 7. 336 it is. It is also multiple of 7. So since it is multiple of 7, so now one thing is clear, 336 can be a correct answer. Okay. Now let's check, let's just confirm whether it is absolutely my correct answer. How can I confirm? I just have to see, right now I know that 7 is a factor of 336 and 343. Now I have to just confirm whether it is the highest factor or not. Highest common factor, I just have to confirm that. Okay. Now, 343, 7 cube, it is 49, 49, 7 are, yeah. So 343, when I divide by 7, sorry, 343, when I divide by 7, I get 49. Again, I divide by 7, I get 7. Again, I divide by 7, I get 1. So basically 343 is 7 multiplied by 49. Okay, which means 336 will be 7 multiplied by, see, this is only one less factor. Okay, so if 7 multiplied by 49 is, yeah, 48. If 7 multiplied by 49 is 343, then one less factor, 7 multiplied by 48 will be 336. Now, in this case, it is pretty clear 7 is the highest common factor which they can get. There is no other factors from here which they can get. Hence, I can confirm that 2 is my correct answer. And so this is the logical explanation. Apart from that, going forward, I'm giving you a simple technique. Whenever they are saying that some number is an HCF, if they are saying that 7 is an HCF, then if you wish to find another number which is sharing the same HCF, you simply subtract by that number or add by that number. Both can give you HCF as 7 only. This is a trick I'm giving you. Okay. Just for example, if let's say 49 and X have HCF as 7. Just for example, I'm saying they are asking what is X. So X can, I'll give you two possibilities of X. One is 49 plus 7 can also be X, and 49 minus 7 can also be X. Both are correct answer. Okay. So 56 can also be the other factor, and 42 can also be the other factor. बाकी फिर